Welcome back, beautiful people. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Callie Barker. If you want to see how I got this look, continue watching. It's using the Sailor Moon palette by ColourPop. I was so excited to do this look. I hope you guys like it too. If you love it, please subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. My new videos are up usually every Monday. Give my social medias a follow and be sure to comment on my video what you like the best about this makeup look. Let's take a look at this palette. I am so excited. One of my best friends actually went out and got it for me. Thank you so much for going out and getting it. Look at this beautiful holographic outside, and I've been watching this ever since it was on TV. Oh my gosh, since I was like knee-high to a grasshopper. And then, gosh, can't get it out. There we go. And these are what the colors look like. And then it has this little like protective sheet also. So we have Shining Moon, Twilight Flash, Silver Crystal, Moon Castle, Full Moon, Merceritatis. I don't know how to read. I barely passed high school. Silver Millennium, Full Moon, Justice, Tuxedo, Rose, Love, Miracle. So I'm gonna play with like these pastel colors today and these ones. I'm really excited. They look really pigmented and the packaging is like really heavy. It's a very affordable palette for me being my age and making my money that I do. But I think it's a pretty affordable as long as you can get your hands on it and there's a place that sells this. You don't have to pay shipping or anything. But anyways, moving on. Going a little stir crazy. This is the first video though I've done and I feel like instead of talking to myself, why not talk to a camera? Time to put some shit in the caboodle and put it on my face. Alright, cool cats and kittens, we're going to start by brushing the brows upward towards your forehead, and then I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with my brows, so I ended up just brushing them all upwards at the end, but I was thinking I kind of wanted to make a really thin brow, and then I totally decided when I started the second brow that I wanted a really thick brow and to just go super crazy and just brush it all up. one doesn't actually look bad. It's this one. Ugly Stepsister. Looks ridiculous. Oh well. The Super Brow Longwear Pomade that I just used in the color medium brown. And I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush for my eyebrows as well. But for the soap part, I used my old Revlon brush because I didn't want to get soap on this spoolie. So I've been using this one. And you can tell it's kind of dirty with like soap and toner and stuff.
The soap I'm using is my Basin. The soap is called Meow, so it's a picture of a cat on it. And the toner I'm using is by Little Seed Farms in Tennessee. It's a small little family-owned business, and it's where I get my deodorant from too. I'll put the link down below. The motion I'm using just to get my shape for my underbrow, for my lower brow, is just a straight line underneath from about 3/4 of the way to the center of my eyebrow, all the way out to how far I want on the outer edge of my eyebrow. And I'm gonna try to feather the darkness of the color from really dark at the bottom until I get up to the top, where I'm gonna try to feather the color out with my eyebrows, so it looks a little bit more like a gradient. Starting on the outer corner is where I want the darkest amount of my eyebrow color on the outer side, and I'm slowly using a lighter and lighter hand as I get closer to the middle of the brow. And as I get closer to the middle of the brow, I'm using more of an upward vertical motion instead of a sideways horizontal motion, a little bit. Onto the other side, I'm using the exact same motions, but this time I'm working a little bit more in the center, since that's where the most sparse part of my hair is, and then I'm working a little bit more on the sparse portions of my eyebrow before I really go into filling the outside. Just since I'm a little bit more comfortable with how heavy of a hand I can have, or how light of a hand I can have on my eyebrow, it can really make a difference. So definitely be careful, and if you know you have a heavy hand, try to start on the outer corner a little bit more, or just wherever you know you want your darkest color, and then sort of working your way to having a little bit lighter of a hand.
And I'd have to say, I don't think they look bad. Like, the top looks really messy. I'm gonna prime my entire face with the Porefessional before I do anything else. I'm using my fingers for this. Don't worry, I wash them. Even during this pandemic, I feel like I'm being even more clean than normal, but I'm noticing how gross I am also. So like, I can definitely understand how people are really freaking out. It can be like germaphobes, definitely around this time. But when I was a kid, I would eat like anything off the ground. Even as an adult I would. So like, it's really funny. It shouldn't be that hard for me not to eat things off the ground, but because I have large pores, that's why I'm patting all of this primer down into my pores, or down onto my face. I'm using the IT Cosmetics CC Cream Full Coverage Cream for under my eyes, and on top of my eyes is sort of like an eye primer.
I'm using a patting motion on my eyes, just trying not to drag too much of the product around on my skin, because I don't want to pull any of the skin prematurely on my face, even though it does look like I'm patting pretty hard, which I am a little bit in order to move the product around.
Now time to play with this eyeshadow palette. Ooh, is some pigmentation. Wow, that's pretty. I'm using the smudger end of the brush to pat the color down, and then I'm using the fluffy end of the brush to sort of buff out the color on my eye. Oh yeah, look at that. I feel like it looks really pigmented on my eye, but it doesn't really translate so much to the camera. Let me add more. Let's cut the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with this Justice color right here and then transition with Full Moon and Moon Castle right there. So the powder ones go on pretty well, but these highlighter looking ones, these more like creamy ones, then apply it with your finger to your eye. Oh yeah, that's cute. More please. Now I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild, and I'm gonna use the color Pink Heart right here. I'm gonna apply that to my upper brow bone, right underneath where my eyebrow is.
Applied my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation in the color Light Medium Honey all over my face. This is a buildable to full coverage foundation depending on how much you want to spread on your face. I like it because the Amazonian Clay is pretty absorbent for my oily combination skin, especially in my T-zone where I tend to get the oiliest. This is one of my favorite foundations during the summertime for that reason. If anyone has any better recommendations, put them in the comments down below.
I look fabulous. Once again, just using those circular motions to brush out that contour to my lower neck to disguise my second chin, which I know isn't that big. And then I'm gonna take the brush on my nose, just smaller circular motions, and then up the bridge towards my eyebrow. My nose is the feature that I like the least on my face, so I like to disguise it as much as possible. This blush pink color I think will be perfect for my cheeks. Just using my finger first, and then going back in with that Farrah brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. I just love the big blush trend. It's like the more blush, the better. Because this is going to be a very springy pastel look. For all you spring beauty queens and kings. Huda Pro Glow Brush. Going back in with that pink heart again. And I'm dusting it on my upper cheekbone. Oh, that's fabulous. Going back now using my trusty Skone Insanely Intense Tattoo Waterproof Eyeliner. And I'm gonna eyeline my eyes.
For this look, I'm eyelining my eyes in an outward instead of an upward motion, out towards the top of my ear instead of up towards my eyebrow, the outward point of my eyebrow, just to give my eyes a little bit more of a farther out look and to make them look a little bit more cat-eye. Is that even a word? If you're not comfortable with doing your eyeliner freehand, definitely use your other hand to keep your eye taut. So pull it so your skin on your eye doesn't move and go in and do your eyeliner if you're much more comfortable with that. I've been doing my eyeliner for quite a few years this exact way, so I'm kind of comfortable with how my skin moves about and what I should do to sort of perfect the outcome of how it's going to look.
Now time for some lashes.
Using Ardell's Glamour Lashes, the number 105, 108, in the number 108, and I'm also using black lash glue to adhere it onto my lashes.
Let's get the other side done. And I'm sorry if I'm moving around a lot. I stand right in front of the mirror at my bathroom, so I use like the entire mirror vanity space to do my makeup. And the mirror is very helpful for me to be able to see myself behind it, but just I'm free floating around the entire time. That's the only problem. So I've been doing a lot of pink. So I decided to use this hot pink for my lips. queen color. It's in the Frog Prince color. So it looks green, but then you apply it to your lips. It almost turns into your perfect shade. Oh yeah, I think I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and as a topper, I'm gonna use Angel Tears by Too Faced. I am going to draw little moons right here on my cheeks. Let's find out how hard it is. I'm gonna be extremely upset if I have to take all my makeup off. So that was really hard. So I think I'm just gonna try to draw a star on this side because that was really fucking hard. Not bad, not shabby. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Always Gel On eyeliner to make it a little bit darker, especially the star. Oh yeah, that's much better. Here is a close-up.
And just like that, it concludes another video. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video playing with 3 or 4 colors of the Sailor Moon palette. I can't wait to play with this palette more. If you guys want to see me use this palette more or any other ones in my collection, just let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. Be kind to one another. Peace and love. Bye.